It's Atinama here now, presently presenting to you the portal praxis of the Aeon anecdotal Myers. Those who study occultists such as Aleister Crowley know what an Aeon is. It's a collection of time, space, a vast collection of time, space, condensed into one point or place that is beyond and transcendent of time space, so it exists outside of time and space. Here I'm going to explain to you a very simple technique I use. It's a technique that's found in and throughout esoteric circles of magic and all sorts of spiritualities, but I'm going to explain it in my way. So you take an object that you want to symbolize something, like such as a seashell. The seashell here symbolizes the Aeon, anecdotal Myers, a portal to it, because it's geometrically sound, it's fractally coherent, and so it is a highly conductive material and object or shape for energy and the condensation or concentration of energy. You can feel it when you hold it in your hands to charge it, or when you put it up to your nose and third eye. You can feel the tingle. So when you take an object like this, the charging within your hand, you grasp it, condensing and concentrating and filling it up and embedding, impressing upon it the importance of whatever it is you want it to symbolize. But you're not only impressing the energetic information matrix or morphogenetic field with that information plus intention, you're most importantly impressing it upon your unconscious mind. The symbol is an externalization or a projection of what you're subconsciously wanting to place value on in your unconscious mind. So the more you hold an object and impress upon it the symbol of, let's say, a goal you have, then that goal will have associations, mythological associations, such as what this represents to me is the UFO, the alien, or the transcended master outside of time and space, able to incarnate at any point in time as anything it wishes. A wishy in the wind, those are very important to me. Sometimes I like to embody the nature of a wishy on the wind, and I present to people the opportunity to make a wish, because my presence is a portal for magic. And so the more and more you hold objects in your hand and impress upon them symbolic interpretations such as those, the more you impress upon your muscle memory in your body, your temple, that ability for your subconscious to make that happen. Whatever you want to do. Say you have a purpose in mind. I'll always use mine as an example because it's immediate, it's easy to reach. So mine is being a diplomat between angels and demons, to help people reconcile the duality and fuse their incarnate and transcendent natures into one point that can transcend any opposition and solve the problem at hand. The matter at hand is, as I explained in the other video, it's what brings people together. It's the load that we share. Sharing the load is coming together over a problem in order to solve it. And it's a load because it's precious, like a pirate's booty. It's a treasure that we share, and it's a problem, but it brings us together to solve something. So say what I do is I use meditation, concentration, visualization, and contemplation, the 4 pillars of my practice, to iterate a vague or meta idea or intention. You can help your subconscious understand your intention better if you just say it, and you don't have without fear of it being too hard to handle, because your subconscious can handle anything. So what I do is I like to log local statistics, or I like to open my subconscious ability to register patterns. The pattern recognition software of the mind is unbelievably powerful. It only has as much power as we let it. So I like to really hack and tweak my ability to recognize patterns in my environment. So the more you impress upon the idea that you want to be a wishy in the wind for people to approach having an opportunity interacting with you to grant their wishes or to help them conceive of a better way of doing what they want to do, then the more your subconscious will be able to identify the patterns that allow those interactions to happen successfully. But it's all about impressing it, charging it into an externalization through ritual, placing the charged object on an altar, or what I call the alteration of mind. Because you're putting it on an altar, at the same time you're putting it on that altar, you're altering your mind, because it's an externalization of your subconscious. It's a projection, an abstract metaphorical projection. So the more you do that, little rituals like that, the more you do every day with something you find on the ground, you place it on something that means something to you in relation to that seemingly impossible thing that you want your subconscious to help you do. Open your psychic senses, whatever, telepathically communicate, whatever. Help people remember things when they forgot it. I love to do that. I love to, when people forget something that they were about to say, I love to ping their subconscious like a computer and open up that spot that they were just thinking about and allow them to remember it, and it never fails. But anyway, the more you do that, you're impressing these patterns of charging and receiving into your muscles, and it's the muscle memory that holds that subconscious metaphorical data in the form of pattern. So never underestimate your subconscious ability to interpret patterns, interpret metaphorical representations into patterns that can allow you, once you learn how to trust your intuition, to really open your psychic senses and do what you want to do, and really get some magic out of life. So I love you all. Blessed be. Buzz on.